reside in Minnesota, and I'm a co-host and moderator for Ate Man Flores. And Ate and Sir Frank, niece and nephew family, I'd like to take this time to honor father-in-law. When I first came to YT, I wasn't, I was nervous. I was unsure about what YT was all about. Um, it, it was new to me, and I was always curious. But one day in March of 2023, um, I met Addie Man Flores. I came to her channel, and she welcomed me with open arms, and she made me feel at home. And I saw father-in-law. He was there. I remember that, and he was sitting there and observing, and she was we were doing the karaoke, and she would talk among um, the live everyone in the live stream, and father-in-law. She would look over to him and you know and make sure everyone knew who father-in-law was, and I have a lot of great memories coming on the show, coming on the live stream. Uh, every morning, it was during the week, I would wake up and uh, hop on to Eddie Man Flores's live stream, and father-in-law was there, and the rest of the family, niece and nephew, and yeah, and Sir Frank, and I just remembered the the her reminding me about eating breakfast, and father-in-law was there, and I think he was working on the iPad, or he was just there, just being just being present, being involved, and I really admired his wit and his strength, his knowledge, and he has taught me about life, and I just remembered, you know, her, um, making sure everyone is included, and everyone was included, and she made sure that father-in-law was acknowledged. She made a point of him being um, the one, uh, and she, always, you know, um, he was the main one, and um, it was just a beautiful thing, um, a great relationship, and I'm very honored to um, be part of the family, and I I think about all the great times and the happy times, and just remember um, who father-in-law, what he stood for. He stood for honor. Um, he was very understanding, um, if you had a question, you could ask him, and he would answer to the best of his ability. And he was very approachable, I'll say. And I just want to say to Ade and Sir Frank, niece and nephew and family, um, he was um, a treasure, and he was the center um, within the family that made it stand. Um, and I'm very proud to uh, say that you all did a great job, and I'm very I you all- it's like everyone like pitched in. If it didn't matter what was going on, what the occasion, birthday, um, Christmas. It was just a great um, time, and I just wanted to, take the time out to acknowledge the fact, father-in-law, you changed um, things. You made things better, and um, from as a moderator, as a co-host, you changed my life. Uh, I always looked, towards the week, especially Mondays, 8 o'clock. Ate would say, "Did you get enough sleep?" I said yes, but I wanted to be on the show, and father-in-law was there, and he just was. It was great, and I was just um, very happy just to be there with everyone. Um, that's one thing that Ade and the entire family taught me is about um, being there for family no matter what, and just being there is the key. And so I just think about the great memories, the occasions that I have been blessed, to be part of. And Ate, Sir Frank, niece and nephew, family, thank you so much for um, taking me in as your own, and teaching me. I've learned so much, and I continue to learn. And um, I'm just here for this time for everyone, all the family. And so, Anate, thank you so much once again for um, having patience and um, giving me a chance. And Sir Frank, thank you so much for what you have done as well. Um, I wouldn't be able to. I learned so much about home repairs, um, getting on, fixing things around the house, and um, just things like that. And I want to thank you for being the example. Um, it really has helped me, and I just, you know, want to just take time to honor father-in-law and just be here for all the family. Ate, thank you so much. Um, there's so many life lessons learned, and I just want to um, say that it's very important to be there for family, and no matter what, uh, just um, just take that time out to you know be there, and that's it. You know, earlier I saw the video and it really hit me hard. So um, I'm doing a second video to um, make up for the first one. Um, I just had to kind of think about the you know think about the like the memories, and I just wanted to share them and just say that I'm very happy I was a part of the mini live streams at Amen Flores. Ate, you always it never mattered who came to the house. You would always greet them and make them feel welcome. And along with that, you always made sure that I um, greeted everyone that came in. And I just want to thank you so much for being that example. I'm very, very appreciative of you. You've taught me so much, and I'm very, very grateful. Um, but I just want to be here for you and the family and um, acknowledge father in law and say that he was very, very important to everyone. And he had the a smile, and I remember that being coming um, to the live streams, or he would have something funny to say that just really helped get through the day, and that's the key is taking that time to um, talk about just the sports or what have you, and just learning um, from someone who's been there, who's lived life, and who enjoyed life. And I remembered there was a time it was New Year's. I remember father-in-law was in the kitchen, and Ate she came. She went in. She was outside, and she ran into the kitchen for something, and father-in-law was there and assisting her. And so that was really, really, really powerful. And I just remember that, and I just always um, think about the great good times, and always remember, you know, uh, about what he stood for, and he always was um, someone you could talk to, or ask questions, and just be there. He was always there. I never once was in a live stream without seeing him. And so, Eddie Man Flores, um, Sir Frank, thank you so much. Niece and nephew, all the family. My love is going to you from Minnesota, and I just wanted to take this time out to um, honor father-in-law and and say thank you so much for all that you do. And we appreciate you very much. And so I'm doing better. I'm just needed to regroup, and I wanted to do this, do another live stream and do it. Um, I had so much more to say, and so, but I love you all, and and I'll be here for support always. Take care, everyone. I love you all.